Okay, nice. Good. Okay, no, good. Wait. No. Good, wait. Okay, let's go. Good job, right? Okay, good girl. That's it. Good. All right, you want to hang out for a second? Huh? Okay. So what I had her do was wait at the door. Remember that wait is just a boundary exercise. There's no position involved. She can sit, stand, lay down, whatever she wants to do, as long as she stops her forward motion and it doesn't cross that boundary until I say, okay, it's okay for her to cross. Right? I'm trying to distract her with some food because she's, wait a minute, she just started looking over there. So. And then right here, replaces the heel command. It means walk next to me on my left side without pulling on the leash. The loose leash, of course, makes her take responsibility for paying attention to me and where I'm going. Right? I'm not hauling her around everywhere. She has to move with me. Let's go. Good. Let's go just means heads up. We're moving forward from a stationary position. She has to move out of my way on turns. All right. There is no fast or slow or stop command. It's up to her to be paying enough attention that she can, remain on my left side. All right, so it's all encompassed in that right here command. You'll also notice when I ask her to do something, I only ask one time. I don't ask her to sit, right? Yeah, see? Because when you do that, you just teach her how to count and only respond like on the 12th command. Okay, so I want her to be a one command dog. I'm going to ask her once. No, sit. Good, sit, girl. I'm going to ask her once. If she doesn't do it, then I'll tell her no with a little check on the leash and collar if she's on the leash. All right, and then I'll repeat the command. So you can repeat the command, okay, good girl. But the word no has got to come in between. And no is your stop word. It means stop what you're doing or do something different. You're not a bad dog, but you are making the wrong choice right now. So anytime there's anything negative, like ignoring her or, leash and collar correction or a squirt bottle or whatever, that is always going to be attached to the word no. So you have a physical and a verbal correction at the same time, so the two are associated with each other, and then eventually you guys can drop that physical and just go with the verbal correction. Let's go. Nice, good girl. Ready? So you notice that the release for everything so far has been the word okay. Down. Good, down. Stay. Good, stay. So unless I ask her to stay in a position, right? So stay is never used by itself. It always follows a position, right? And all it does is it changes the release that she needs to wait for. Good, stay. Good, stay. So the release for stay is a tap on the head and the word okay at the same time. The two are simultaneous. So the reason for this is we use words like okay, and Lily, and let's go to the store. We use words like that all the time in conversation. So I want to command her once she's been told to stay in a position, whatever she hears me say no longer applies to her, because the only way she gets out of this now is when I physically come back to her, tap her on the head, okay. Right, and release her that way. Right here. So I'll show you, even like with the sit. Lily sits. Good sits. Oh, no. Good sits. Okay, good girl. Sit. Stay. Okay. Good stay. Okay. Yes, girl. So she knows that once she hears that stay, she has to wait until, a combination of things happen to tap down the okay at the same time, right? So honestly, around the house, I don't really use stay all that much with my own dogs because I want to be able to call them from the other room. But out in public, I use this a lot actually because then people can come up, sit down, stay. People can come up and, hi, what's your dog's name? Lily, is it okay if I pet your dog? Hi. Good stay. She can hear all those words and know that it doesn't apply to her. So good stay. Nope. Nice to her though. Good girl. Throwing food, good stay. Not a release either. Okay. Good girl. here. There. You ready? Let's go. Here. Sit. Good, sit. Good. So just because I don't tell her to S-T-A-Y doesn't mean she can be done whenever she feels like it. Okay, here. Hurry. Nice job. But what it does mean is that I can call her off of it because I don't have to go back to her to release her. Right? So she always has to wait for you to end it. Just how you end it depends on if you tell her to stay or not. Okay? And by the way, the other thing I was working on with her, good girl, ready? Around. Good girl. Okay. Good job. So just in around kind of get her back into that right here position. Around. Uh-oh. There we go. Nice job. Good girl. Okay, let's go. Good. And I've been working on, the leave it or fooey command. She's pretty good about that, actually. So leave it should mean don't even look at it, leave it alone. So it doesn't mean just merely stare at something, back away, wait for your chance to steal it when you think I'm not looking. So I want her to completely forget about it. And because it means don't even look at it, I say leave it for things that she can physically get to, that she can touch, all right? So if it's something at a distance, I just worry about the right here command. Don't pull towards that. But if it's something she can touch without pulling first, I'll throw in an additional leave it command, right? So for instance, Good girl. No. Good. Good girl. Nice job. Good girl. So it does mean leave it forever, right? Unless I tell her, okay, she can have it later on. So if this was something that she can go back to, later on, what I would do is actually pick it up off the floor and tell her, okay, and then she can go ahead and have it, right? So try not to let her take it off the ground after she's been told, to leave it with something. Okay. Ready? Let's go. Girl. So the right here command is a command that has to be released, just like any other command. So it's not walk nicely until you want to see your family, or until you want to go potty, or whatever. It's always walk nicely until I say, okay, go potty, okay, go say hi to that person, or okay, we're done, the leash is off. Right? I want her to wait for that before she decides to, take off. So even the loose leash walk, you guys have to end, okay? And by the way, I'll flip this out of her too. Right now, even though she's not in a position, I didn't tell her to sit, didn't tell her to down, she still is in that right here command though. All right, so I should be able to stand here and talk to somebody without this the entire time. Okay, so she doesn't have to be in a position to be able to hang up nicely on the leash next to you. It should just be loose. Okay, let's go. Good girl. All right, you guys ready? You can start talking to her.
Hello, Lily.
Okay, go say hi. Keep on. There you go. Catch her. Good girl.
Weg.
So you're going to have to, you're going to be doing this a lot in the beginning.
Lily, come.
Oh, I'm standing on her leash.
Okay.
Sorry. Trying to make sure she stays off. Oh. There we go. I know. It's very exciting.